So they said that I should go back. I don't have any right to stay in my father's compound. And then my sister married with the help of the other younger ones that was with me before. None of them communicates with me again.
I stay in Abuja. I'm a single lady. My mother died 3 years ago, after the death of my mom. My own senior sister, which was not talking to my mom 3 months before she died, and my own senior brother that is in London, 2 of them. When my mother was sick in the hospital, she was calling my brother, she refused, because I came back from Abuja to stay with her in the hospital until she died. So my senior brother refused to answer my mother's call while in the hospital because we needed help for money. He refused to pick. My mother called the wife refused to pick. She left her, me and my junior sister, we borrowed money, sold the hospital bill and everything. She was discharged the day after she died. Before then, we don't have issues. None of us, we are not quarreling. So it's not as if I was having issues with any of them. So she now entered. After the death of my mom, my senior sister said, over her dead body, will she sit with us to discuss anything? My brother did not even call to find out what killed my mother or how she died. So, that one apart, the problem started from there. The process of burying my mom during the funeral ceremony, it's unfortunate that most of our people that help us to do the burial are dead, but there are some that are still alive. So it was a big case in our family, and I'm the third, the first to senior me. So the other ones were with me. I told them, don't worry, that we'll bury our mom. So our uncles told my senior brother, if you're sending money for the burial of your mom, you should not pay it into my senior sister's account. You should pay it to any other person so that they can handle it very well. Which my brother refused and paid to that, my senior sister. So we now called her, let's sit down and plan on how we'll do it. But she said, over her dead body, I have voice record in my phone, everything that happened, everything I'm saying.
And that your senior sister is who?
She's in Enugu.
She working?
She works in Enugu campus.
Okay.
But not as a lecturer, as a lay worker. So she refused that we not sit together to plan the burial. It was war. After the whole incident, we managed
to bury her,
to do the funeral ceremony. I buried because my mom told me that if she died, we should bury her immediately, which I did. So the funeral ceremony was done January. She died in June. We not buried. We was doing that COVID. So we did the funeral ceremony in January. After the funeral ceremony, the trouble continues with my sister and the brother.
So what did they do to you?
What they did is that they first said they would contest my mother's will.
Okay, she wrote a will.
She wrote a will. They said they would contest it, which they started contesting at Nene High Court. Because the will was read at Probate High Court, okay. So we all went to Nene High Court. They do discontinuance, let the will stand. We all came home, we were sitting together, we eat together, laugh together, I left.
So what happened?
Only for me to come back January this year, because I'll be the first person to take my rent, and I'll be collecting rent from that man, the person staying in my own apartment, my own flat. They told that one that he should not pay me, that I'm single. Why should I be collecting money? That he should not pay me, that they will be taking it. I didn't know. That the first day they are renovating the house, but it's just painted, they painted the outside of the commercial house. I was not aware. Nobody told me. Not only that, my senior sister went back after I had gone back to Abagana and called the younger ones and told her that my brother said if they want him to help them, they should stop communicating with me, telling me whatever is happening in the house, that he will help them, but without my consent, that he doesn't want me in that compound at all.
So what do you want us to do?
What I want to do is that I came back the very house, because inside that our compound, there are 2 buildings. The old building where we are all raised up, and the new building, the story building my father was building, roofed it before he died. That was called the Obu of the house, which is my senior brother's home. We are all staying in that house. He now said we should vacate it as his own, that we are tenants. He wrote a letter from court that we should vacate that we are tenants in his house.
We still moved back to the old house where all of us were raised. That was where we were staying. I have a room too. When I came back to collect my rent, I was not quarreling with anybody. And nobody told me that doing anything. They said I should not collect my rent. I came back last month for traditional marriage from Abuja. Getting to my father's compound, the house we are putting up at the demolished. My brother was doing some renovation on the main, the building.
No, you can't live outside.
Was doing renovation in that house. They demolished.
It's okay, easy. It's okay.
Just come to
It's okay. It's okay.
They all.
You can't have force, you can't talk now. Just stay quiet.
Just calm down.
Hold this.
Okay? So,
They said I will not enter that compound again. That is, my crime is that I'm single. I should go. I should go.
go to where? You should go to where?
I'm married.
Did they give you husband?
I married before the first one died. The second one, my own senior sister. Before my mother died, went through the back, went to his house, I was sleeping with him. I was in Abagana, the man was in Lagos. The man, the wife died before, came to me. I don't know, somebody introduced me. So he went there, the daughter of that man called me that, do I know that my senior sister is sleeping with the father in the same room? I told my mom was so pissed off because she was suffering from arthritis. I said, no. My mom poured my sister water the day she came and said, you are committing an abomination. That was why my sister stopped talking to my mom till she died. Because of that, the marriage ended. My mother called the man. The money was refunded. That was 2015. So that is, they said that I should go back. I don't have any right to stay in my father's compound. And then my sister married with the help of the other younger ones that was with me before. None of them communicates with me again. I went back to Abuja only for me to come back again. There's a traditional marriage that came back. I now entered their compound and found out that the house has been demolished without my consent. I saw some of my things outside. Rain has destroyed them. I don't know where they packed others. And again, nobody told me anything. I don't know whatever that's happening in that house. My sister told me that she will make sure she frustrates me out of that house, that I will never get into that compound again. Then the
You know what?
got squatter in that house. They rented it out.
Okay.
So
Do you know what? But there's something I want to assure you. Probably money was speaking before in Anambra State. But under Professor Chukuma Soludo's administration, justice speaks, not money. And by the time, if really they did all these things,
I have evidence.
you will know that money cannot speak any longer. We'll get justice. That's what we are doing here. So calm down.